Hi, this is Janine from the RSI and Overuse Injury Association of the ACT. Here's some more exercises to get you moving during the day. So let's just reset. Whenever you're close to a wall, great chance just to come back against the wall, relax everything down, get the posture sorted out, just so that when you exercise, it'll be more effective. You can use your core more efficiently when your body's more aligned. As soon as you come out of posture, it's just harder, especially for the core to work and joints load, especially the front of the leg. So just resetting, that alone can be really useful. You might have come across in the past some exercises given by therapists that involve the angels, where it gives you feedback about your positioning. You know everything's nice and even. You know that your pattern of movement is best it can be. So even something like that, you may need to, if it's a morning and you haven't warmed up, do some simple stretch, shaking, moving, blood flow exercises to warm up for that type of exercise. I'm also going to show some floor ones today. So if you've warmed up there's everyone gets down to the floor differently. I am going to show you a couple of stronger combinations where you can walk out with shoulders relaxed and walk back. So these ones are on a really good day if your RSI wasn't troubling you and you tried leading out with both arms. So I've led with my right, now with my left. Your lead arm does a little bit more work. So that's how, when I studied Pilates, nearly 25 years ago, that's how they taught us to do warm-ups, which was pretty extreme, and at the time I was troubled by RSI, so I found it difficult, but have found adapted ways to manage all of these things. Other ways you can come down, depending on how tall you are, is to move and walk into some positions here. The thoracic things that you can do that are demonstrated in some of the other videos can be useful, especially for down the side chain. And the one that a lot of people talk about is the cat-cow, where you lead from the core, your tailbone is the first to move. Always careful with your neck in this position. Tailbone leads to scoop the abs. If you can do it more slowly, that's good. And always trying to keep your shoulder blades relaxed. So I'm hypermobile in some parts, less in others. So it's always just at your own pace and trying to keep shoulders and arms stable. So they're not moving, the thoracics are having to move for you. And then that's all good. Little bit of a child's pose again, a reset position. If you want to go with more strength work from this position, leg back, core strong, extending. So the whole aim here is to be as stable as you possibly can. It's lengthening and strengthening through that upper chain. Core's holding up the hips, butt muscles holding up the leg, and you're getting that nice extension. So these things take a while to develop over time. I'm showing you the end case scenario, so you might start there. Great calf stretch. Over time, this is your next step. Over time, that just engages the glutes, not necessarily relevant to RSI, but might be a nice addition, and coming through from there. And one side's always more wobbly, so you might try and work out where the wobble's coming from. If you're not sure, I actually find the single arm version harder because I haven't engaged the core and the glutes as effectively. So for me, and my version of RSI and overuse injury, simple things for others are harder for me, and vice versa. It just reinforces how different we all are, but that's why we find the exercises that work for us and modify them to suit our needs.